Both light the menorah. We need the Levite lighting the menorah. Like you. All praise, honor, glory to the Most High. Ready? Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Rakanawa, Yasharallah, Habib Saparium, Shema, Yasharallah, Yahweh, Allah Hayna, Yahweh, Shema, Yasharallah, Yahweh, Allah Hayna, Shema, Yasharallah, Yahweh, Allah Hayna, Shema, Yasharallah, Yahweh, Allah Hayna, Abba Yanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Ayah, Shemka, Yahweh, Lakufka, Nabahar, Ratzazaka, Ayah, Aisha, Aratzaza, Kawa, Ayah, Bashamayim, Gananawa, Lakam, Yawum, Wasalaknawa, Wafnawa, Wasalaknawa, Wafnawa, I will love you. Amen. Kala Yahweh. Wadi Yahweh. Hashem Yahushua. Amen. I will lift up my eyes. I say it like it. I will lift up my eyes. Nobody's repeating.
I will lift up my eyes.
Until the, wait, Salakia. Let me just say it. I don't have to repeat it. This is Psalms 121. I will lift up my eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from Yahweh, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee shall not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Yasharallah shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going in and thy coming out from this time forth and even forevermore. The Wadi Yahweh.
The Wadi Yahweh.
Hashem Yahushua.
Hashem Yahushua.
Allah Yahweh.
Allah Yahweh.
Allah Yahweh.
Allah Yahweh.
Amen.
Amen.
Everybody can be seated. We're going to start with this lesson. Is this as loud as it goes? Try not to bump that thing. It's a new menorah. It's an old that got refurbished. And it looks kind of pretty. So tonight's lesson is called Welcome to New Beginnings. Welcome to New Beginnings. Y'all all know it's the new year at sundown. We don't go by the American Gregorian calendar as the new year. We don't deal with Janus. We don't deal with the new year January 1st and December 31st countdown. We don't deal with that up here. We are Hebrew Israelites, and that's what we're dealing with. All right, so let's start off at Ecclesiastes, 3rd chapter. I guess y'all gonna read from there, right? Y'all can take turns reading. Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 1, of course. Classic.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 3 and verse 1. To everything there is a season and a time. Time to every purpose under the heaven, Salam. A time to be born and a time to die.
Right.
A time to plant and a time to pluck up.
Right, and that's what we dealing with now. This is the season. Our New Year starts with agriculture. That's how we know the New Year, because we was people that dealt with heavy agriculture. So now, especially brothers in the South, y'all know how this stuff work out here. Brothers up north don't really know. Brothers on the West Coast don't really know how the agriculture works. But you can see that we're in the springtime over here. Up north is still probably a little cold. West Coast is probably still a little hot, a little damp, and there's a lot of judgment happening up there. So people is confused about what season is coming in. The groundhog lied to you. The groundhog cannot tell the future. This is the stuff that we are accustomed to. But according to the scriptures, there's a time for all things. So right now, we're in that time of a new season, new year, and it's also is more spiritual than physical. Hey, Elder, sit up here. We won't come. All right. Go ahead.
A time to pluck up that which is planted.
Right.
A time to kill.
What that time to pluck up was planted. When does that happen? Anybody know? Right. When is the first harvest supposed to come in? Right, but the first during the first fruits, right? The Pentecost. That's how we know, and it's what, 7 Sabbaths. Right. There's some people that say it's more than that. They don't count 50 days or 49 days. They'll count 100. But that's not biblical. But hey, however you count is how you count. All right. Yeah. Hopefully it don't fall. All right. So that's going to be the time to pluck up. Go ahead.
A time to kill and a time to heal.
Right, that's balance. Okay, we're not murderers, but we will protect ourselves, and you got to kill to eat sometimes. Go ahead.
A time to break down and a time to build up.
Right.
A time to weep and a time to laugh.
Right.
A time to mourn and a time to dance.
Right, and this is what we stepping into, man. It's a new year, man. The Most High allowed us to see it. The Most High blessed us with a new building, a place of worship, and a place of schooling. You know what I'm saying? I've been around a lot, and it's very hard to get a place, and not only get a place, but to actually keep it. We see schools open and close. You know what I mean? Because it takes a family effort. It takes everybody to put in. You can't just have certain brothers putting in and other brothers don't. You know what I mean? Sometimes you got to pick up the slack for others, but everybody got to put in their brick, man. All right, and that's how these schools stay open, and we can have times to laugh, time to dance, enjoy ourselves in the festivities. All right, go ahead.
A time to cast away stones, and a time to gather stones together. A time to embrace, and a time to refrain from embracing.
Right.
A time to get a time to lose. A time to keep, and a time to cast away.
This is all balance of the Most High. Go ahead.
A time to rend, and a time to sow. A time to keep silence, and a time to speak. A time to love, and a time to hate.
So hate is in the Bible. There's nothing wrong with hating. That's emotion that the Most High created for us to have because He made us in His image. Okay, go ahead.
A time of war, and a time of peace. What profit have he that worketh in that wherein he laboreth?
Right. Where's your profit? Okay, your profit is going to come if you put in that work. Go ahead.
I have seen the travail which Yahweh have given to the sons of men to be exercised in it.
Right. We see it. Go ahead.
He have made everything beautiful in His time.
This is a beautiful time, man. This is a new beginning, man. We had the school for a little bit. We've been paying how many months? About 3 to 4 months. Shout out to the elder who blessed us with it. Elder Harrah. And you know, but it took a little bit to get it to this. You know what I'm saying? We did it kind of rushed because we wanted to open it and have a place for brothers. You know, brothers, we don't have to spend money all the time on a Saturday night now going out to eat. Yo, grab some food, break some drinks, come up to the school. Let's break bread. Let's fellowship. You know, and we want to open the doors for all Israel, especially if y'all in Georgia, man. Y'all know how we get down with the brothers in here, watchmen, you know, Anointed House of Saints, SOZ. All right, go ahead.
I have seen the travail which Yahweh have given to the sons of men to exercise in it, Salam. He have made everything beautiful in his time.
That's right. Go ahead.
Also, he have set the world in their heart. So that no man can find out the work.
Right, you don't know when the Most High gonna handle something and put in His judgment. So you know it's a balance to it. You gonna keep that door locked? You told him to keep it locked. Yeah, 'cause it's kind of hot in here. Oh, okay, there's bugs. All right. So yeah, you know, you don't know when judgment is coming, and you know it's a balance because He just showed it to you. So let's go to anybody want to add something? Y'all more than welcome to add something. Come. So let's go to Exodus 13:1. Oh, good shot. Yeah, Exodus 13. Matter of fact, no, let's start Exodus 23 and 14 first. It's a lot. You got it, just read it.
Everybody got it, say con? It's the book of Exodus, chapter 23 and verse 14. Three times thou shalt keep a feast unto me in the year. Thou shalt keep the feast of unleavened bread. Thou shalt eat unleavened bread 7 days. As I commanded thee, in the time appointed of the month of Abib.
Right, so that's what we in right now. This is the month of Abib. Anybody know what Abib means? It's, don't all rush to say it at one time, but you know, it's the ear of grain. You know, is the beginning of the crops. You know, the beginning is a new year, so it's the beginning of everything. That ear, when you put the ear, was it ear of corn, right? That's the beginning of it. That's when it's planted in the soil, and then it starts to grow. So this is, and once again, it goes back to our agriculture. Okay, so that's what Abib means. Go ahead.
For in it thou camest out from Egypt, and none shall appear before me.
So this is a special month. Not only, of course, Passover, but this is the month we came out of Egypt. This is a new year. This is new beginnings. That was a new beginning when we came out of bondage in Egypt. Come. Go ahead.
And the feast of the harvest, the first fruits of thy labors, which thou hast sown in the field, and in the feast of ingathering.
Right. Go ahead.
Which is the end of the year, when thou hast gathered in thy labors out of the field.
Right.
3 times in the year, all thy males shall appear before the Lord Yahweh.
So we know this is mandatory, you know, and some brothers is going to be unclean. We know, you know, Yahweh forbid you got death in the family and stuff like that. You know, certain things happen. Satan is always going to tempt you during these feast days too. He's going to always try to knock you off balance so you won't make it and you won't be in the spirit of the feast. But these are mandatory times. Now let's go to Exodus 12 and 1. That wasn't 17? Okay, yeah, I had it. So go ahead, read 17. To lock it. Exodus 23, 17. I thought he read it already.
It's the book of Exodus, chapter 23 and verse 17.
Good.
3 times in the year, all thy males shall appear before the Lord. Thou shalt not offer the blood of my sacrifice with unleavened bread.
Yeah. What I want to say, read the beginning of 17 real quick.
3 times in the year, all thy males shall appear before the Lord.
The Lord said, all thy males. I mean, 'cause, in Israel, it comes a time when brothers, get to a point where, like, my wife can't make it. She got to work, so I don't come. The Lord said he requires a male. That's his first wife. That's his first wife. You feel me? Those are his first fruits. He requires that. So we have to understand to be actually this living sacrifice unto Yahweh Hashem Yahushua for this particular event, because this was actually commanded that 3 times the males present themselves before the Lord.
Con, you can drop that. Go to Exodus 12:1.
Everybody there say Con? This is the book of Exodus, chapter 12 and verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses and Aaron in the land of Egypt, saying, this month shall be unto you the beginning of months.
Right, this is the beginning of months. This is new beginnings we tapping into, man. Go ahead.
It shall be the first month of the year to you.
Right, go ahead.
Speak ye unto all the congregation of Israel, saying, in the 10th day of this month, they shall take to them every man a lamb.
Right.
So
Salakia, today is the first day. So we plan on getting our goats or our lamb on the 10th day, to have it lined up for Passover. We trying to exercise this to the T because we can in the South. We actually can. Well, at least I can in the country. You know what I'm saying? Every brother that lives in the city can't really tie up a goat in his backyard. Some of brothers don't have a backyard, but we can tie some goats in Brother Ed's backyard. All right? Okay, go ahead.
They shall take to them every man a lamb, according to the house of their fathers, a lamb for an house.
Right, so once again, this is new beginnings, right? And you got to get that unblemished lamb on the 10th day. So I just wanted to bring that out, being this is the beginning of our months, the beginning of our year. Once again, new beginnings. Okay, let's go to Exodus 40:1.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 40 and verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, on the first day of the first month shalt thou set up the tabernacle of the tent of the congregation.
So this is also history. See, we in good company. That's why it made sense to open up the school on the first day of Abib, because we in good company. That's when Moses set up the tabernacle, when the Lord told him to set up the tabernacle in the wilderness. Right? Go ahead.
And thou shalt put therein the ark of the testimony, and cover the ark with the veil.
It's very, very, very spiritual day, man. Very spiritual day. If y'all know how much power and radiation that ark has, you know what I'm saying? That it was all moved on this day. Right? Go ahead.
And thou shalt bring in the table, Salakia, and set in the order the things that are to be set in order
right.
upon it.
We would try to bring in the 8-foot table, but it didn't work because the cloth didn't fit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, bring in the table, set up the altar. Right, go ahead.
And thou shalt bring in the candlestick.
Well, there you go. There goes the candlestick, the menorah. Right, go ahead.
And light the lamps thereof. And thou shalt set the altar of gold for the incense before the ark of the testimony.
We trying, we got brass. We got the brass incense holder, goddamn, but we trying. It ain't gold yet. All right, go ahead.
And put the hanging of the door to the tabernacle. And thou shalt set the altar of the burnt offering before the door of the tabernacle, Salakia, of the tent of the congregation.
Right, so we know that we are the burnt offering now. All right, so this is all spiritual. We're going to get into that a little bit later. But I just want to breeze through that real quick. Now let's drop to Exodus 13:1. So we're in good company, man. You know what I'm saying? This was a very spiritual day. This is the second highest new moon next to the 7th new moon. The memorial of the blowing of the trumpets. This is the second highest. Right? Go ahead.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 13 and verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, sanctify unto me all the firstborn, whatsoever opened the womb among the children of Israel, both of man and of beast. It is mine.
Right. So the firstborn of everything, okay, belong to the Most High. Go ahead.
And Moses said unto the people, remember this day in which ye came out from Egypt, out of the house of bondage. For by strength of hand the Lord brought you out from this place. There shall no leavened bread be eaten. This day came ye out in the month of Abib.
This is a very memorial time, man. You know what I'm saying? This is what we gotta focus on and remember where our forefathers was and how we plan on getting out the second Exodus, like Eli's last Sabbath class. You know what I mean? We all the prophecies is unfolding. Earthquakes in New York City, big earthquakes. You know, while it's earthquaking in New York City, it's snowing in Cali. There's a lot of upside down madness going on. Now there's eclipses happening tomorrow. They're talking about what was that? The stuff they plan, the CERN coming. You know, telling you not to let your kids go to school. They're gonna do a lot of witchcraft because you know what does Jeremiah 10:2 say? You know, we always talk about it for Christmas, but don't be amazed at the signs of heaven. You know, but they do a lot of witchcraft on these days. You know, the earth is gonna be blackened. You know, they're going to try to make it even darker. They sending rockets up there. You know, Esau's the damn devil, so they trying to really knock out the sun. You know, and there's a lot of conspiracy theories behind it, but we ain't. You know, everything belongs to the Most High. You know what I mean? We're not gonna go off everything they say, but there's a lot of things that could happen, and damn it, we hope it happens. You know what I'm saying? Push the button already.
See the wars happening too. How the wars.
Come, yeah.
At the same time, brothers better realize that, man, the Most High, he's going to deal with Israel too. At these times, you know what I'm saying? He's going to deal with Israel. There's a time coming to where, hey, we're going to have to actually be fearful of the Most High. Really. You know what I'm saying? He's going to make sure these things, because guess what? That's how when you put a fire up to something, it's either going to burn or it's going to back off. So either we're going to give and serve the Lord, or we're going to get burned. You know what I'm saying? And some people are going to die in those days. Some people are going to come closer. Brother love going to become closer, and some brother love going to fade out. We're in those times. Exciting times, but dangerous times, too. Opposed to, as spoken of in what? Jeremiah chapter 6. All right?
Okay. There's earthquakes in the land of like Moab and stuff like that, too.
Come. So, fifth verse.
And it shall be when the Lord shall bring thee into the land of the Canaanites, and the Hittites, and the Amorites, and the Hivites, and the Jebusites, which he swore unto thy fathers to give thee, a land flowing with milk and honey, that thou shalt keep this service in this month.
Yeah, thou shalt keep the service in this month. So this is a very spiritual month, even though it's the physical new year, you know, and that's why the seventh new moon is the spiritual new year. That's what, you know, you got the Day of Atonement in that month, you know, right after the Feast of Trumpets. So everything is spiritual with the Most High, man. Let's drop down and go to Deuteronomy 16:1 for sure. Just going into a little history and showing you how it made sense for us to do what we did on this day, man. You know?
Everybody there say come? This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 16 and verse 1. Observe the month of Abib, and keep the Passover unto the Lord thy God.
You see, so that's a separation right there. It says observe the month of Abib and keep the Passover. So it's all of this in this month. So yes, we supposed to celebrate the new year, man. We didn't get no fireworks because we done spent the grip on this grand opening, man. But we was trying to do it. Unless Ed got something in his back of the truck. All right, go ahead.
In the month of Abib, the Lord thy God brought thee forth out of Egypt by night.
Right. So just observe the month of Abib. That's why we here, man. That's why we here and decided to do it this day. Right. So let's go to Ezekiel 45 and 17.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 45 and verse 17. And it shall be the prince's part to give burnt offerings, and meat offerings, and drink offerings, in the feast, and in the new moons, and in the Sabbaths, and in all solemnities of the house of Israel. He shall prepare the sin offering, and the meat offering, and the burnt offering, and the peace offerings, and the reconciliation for the house. Reconciliation for the house of Israel. Thus saith the Lord God, in the first month, in the first day of the month, thou shalt take a young bullock without blemish, and cleanse the sanctuary. And
that's what we did here. We turned pink walls into white walls. We got some meat on the back of them in them aluminum foil pans, and it made all sense. So we in great company with our forefathers, right? Great company. So new beginnings. Welcome to new beginnings. You know what I'm saying? But still ain't nothing new under the sun, because this is what our forefathers was doing. It's new to us, but it ain't new to us. You know what I mean? Take the spirit of the new beginning. Take the spirit out of it, right? And tap into that. Come.
Hey, come real quick, bro. Give me the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 7, verse 1. Because one thing that the world like to do, the world like to say, oh, New Year, this year I'm not going to smoke. This year I'm not going to cheat on my wife. This year I'm not going to do this or do that. But as Israelites saying it's a new year, we can actually examine ourselves and realize that, hey, man, we one step closer to the kingdom. Like we was just mentioning earlier, man, we had earthquakes that hit, you know what I'm saying, New York, Jersey, Taiwan, Japan, earthquake in, what was the other one, California, you know what I'm saying, and the Most High even had it shaking in there doing the United Nations meeting, you know what I'm saying. So as we see all these prophecies unfolding, you know what I'm saying, we hoping, you know, Iran get back on Amalek, you know what I'm saying. So as we seeing these things unfold, at this new moon, you know what I'm saying, this is what we should be considering. You know what I'm saying? Read what you got. Because the kingdom is on the way.
This is the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 7 and verse 1.
Read.
Having therefore these promises.
So we have these promises that, you know what I'm saying, the Lord Yahweh is going to return. You know what I'm saying? We have to endure Jacob's trouble. We have to gather together as a nation not desired before the judgment of the Lord bring forth. Read.
Dearly beloved.
Dear who?
Dearly beloved.
Read.
Let us cleanse ourselves from all filthiness.
What should we be doing?
Cleanse ourselves from all filthiness of the flesh and spirit.
And the spirit. So we need to be cleansing ourselves from the lustful things that we battled with all last year. You know what I'm saying? The grudges, the hate, the backbiting, the slothfulness, the laziness. You know what I'm saying? There's much things we could have done better as Israelites for this truth. But this year, starting tonight, you know what I'm saying? The Lord said, let us cleanse ourselves from all filthiness of the flesh and the spirit. You know what I'm saying? We gotta cleanse our spirit of the slothfulness, of the complacency, because sometimes it's true, bro. We can't get complacent in Babylon. It's all type of lust here. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, let us cleanse ourselves. Read on.
Perfecting holiness.
Do what?
Perfecting holiness.
And what?
In the fear of Yahweh.
In the fear of Yahweh. So you know what I'm saying? My only thing I want to bring out real quick, but let's cleanse ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Let's go hard and let's try to get the kingdom this year, Lord willing.
Come on. All praises. Let's go to Ezra 10 and 16. Ezra 10 and 16. When y'all got to just bring it out. Shout out to everybody that made it, man, and everybody that's trying to make it. There's a lot going on, man. It's a lot, man. Satan is working. You know what I'm saying? Satan is working. He's trying to keep you in that old year, man. Keep you with that old level.
This is the book of Ezra, chapter 10 and verse 16. And the children of the captivity did so, and Ezra the priest, with certain chief of the fathers after the house of their fathers, and of them by their name, were separated.
Right.
And sat down in the first day of the 10th month to examine the matter.
Right. So now we're going to count a little bit, right? So it's the 10th month to examine the matter. Okay, go ahead.
And they made an end with all the men that had taken strange wives by the first day of the first month.
So they was working it out before the new year. Like, y'all got to let this thing go. Y'all got to let these strange women go. And it was hard. It's going to take some time, you know, especially if they done had your children. You know what I'm saying? You like that little thing they do to you. You know what I mean? So, yeah, so it took 3 months. 3 months of work to get rid of them strange women. And when did it stop? When did it start? In the month of Abib, right? New beginnings. Go ahead.
And among the sons of the priests, there were found that had taken strange wives, namely of the sons of Jeshua, the sons of Jozadak and his brethren, Messiah, and Eleazar, and Jerib, and Gilead, Gedaliah, Salaki.
Go ahead.
And they gave their hands that they would put away their wives.
They gave their hands now. They gave their word. Go ahead.
And being guilty, they offered a ram of the flock for their trespass.
Yeah. So once again, we're lining up. We're lining up with great things that happen on the first day of Abib, man. You know what I'm saying? So welcome to new beginnings, man. Okay, let's go to Esther. Let's go to Esther 3 and 7. I'm gonna show y'all another name for this month. You got it, just read it. Esther 3 and 7.
The book of Esther, chapter 3 and verse 7. In the first month, that is the month of Nisan, in the 12th year of King Ahasuerus.
So what's that now? What's Nisan? If we was just dealing with the month of Abib, what's Nisan? Right, the Babylonian names, because our months, we were just calling it the same way with our weeks. Day 1, day 2, month 1, month 2, the first month, the second month. So we took on those names during after the Babylonian captivity.
Is that the barley? Does that have to do with the barley too, with the agriculture, or no?
No, it was Babylonian. Yeah, it was just the Babylonians, because once again we were dealing with the numbers, and then we started using the names of Babylonian gods after the Babylonian, because that is a Babylonian god. You know what I mean? So we picked up on it the same way we do now. Tuesday, Monday, Wednesday, those are all Greek and Roman gods. All right? So we always picked up on that. But that's just to show you how the name changed, but it still remained the same. And once again, some mighty and powerful happened on the day of Abib. Go ahead, read that again.
Well,
Go ahead.
the book of Esther, chapter 3 and verse 7. In the first month, that is the month Nisan, in the 12th year of King Xerxes, Salakia, they cast pur, that is the lot before Haman, from day to day and from month to month. To the 12th month, that is the month of Adar.
Right, so this is what we're dealing with. You know what I mean? A lot of great things happened during this month. Shalom, shalom. A lot of great things happened during this month and during the first day of the year. Okay, so let's go to Psalms 32 and 8. Kashaw.
book of Psalms, chapter 32, and verse 8. Everybody have it? Say, come.
Come.
I will instruct thee and teach thee in the way which thou shalt go. I will guide thee with mine eyes. Be ye not as the horse or as the mule.
No, Shalom, read it again. 32 and 8.
I will instruct thee and teach thee in the way which thou shalt go.
Done. Now go to Exodus 14:13. Let me show you something. Right? He teaches how to go and how to deal with the months and how to know the times and everything. When you look at all of our feast days, what they represent something that happened, something mighty that happened. It's always during the feast days. Our deliverances. You know what I'm saying? The feast days that was in Leviticus 23 and the feast days that the Most High allowed the priesthood to add. Right? Like Hanukkah, okay? Purim, all these different feasts. Go ahead.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 14 and verse 13. And Moses said unto the people, fear ye not, stand still and see the salvation of the Lord,
Right?
which he will shew to you today. For the Egyptians whom ye have seen today, ye shall see them again. No more forever.
Go ahead.
Verse 14. The Lord shall fight for you, and ye shall hold your peace. And the Lord said unto Moses, wherefore criest thou unto me? Speak unto the children of Israel, and they go forward.
That we go forward, man. Lead, don't look back. Don't be like Lot's wife. Let's move forward. There's a lot of stuff. It is no secret. We came, we're a branch off a split. We're a branch off a split. Things happen. But the work got to continue, man. You see what I'm saying? And it's new beginnings. You know, may the Most High be with the brothers that we left from. You know what I'm saying? We still love them, but this is a new beginning. All right? We're going to look forward. The Most High is guiding us and directing us in the way that we should go, and different things is happening now. A lot of blessings. So we're going to tap into these blessings and not focus on the curses. Okay? New beginnings, man. Go ahead.
Verse 16. But lift thou up thy rod and stretch out thine hand over the seas and divide it. And the children of Israel shall go on dry ground through the midst of the sea. And I behold.
Right, so that's what we're going through. We're going through the midst of it. Right? It's also spiritual. We're going through a midst of a lot of different things, man. We had a lot of different things that happened last year. A lot of y'all brothers witnessed it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all brothers came off splits. You know what I'm saying? Real stuff. Things happen, man. Splits happen. You know, Paul and Barnabas. Right? It happens, man. Some people can't get along, but what y'all gonna do? Y'all gonna just cry it out, or y'all gonna keep your hand on the plow, man? You know what I mean? Things happen, man. All right. So I just wanted to show that how the Most High is guiding us and moving us forward, especially in these new beginnings. Go to Sirach 11:14, but push up. And you gotta just read it.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 11, verse 14. Prosperity and adversity, life and death, poverty and riches, come of the Lord.
Right, it all comes from the Most High. Go ahead.
Wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the law are of the Lord. Love and the way of good works are from him.
This is what we're trying to tap into right now for the new beginnings, man. This is the direction we plan on going. As the servants, as SOZ, as watchmen, as anoint the house of saints, you know what I mean? And we know brothers got certain things with other brothers. You know, y'all gotta let that go if y'all holding on to anything. It's new beginnings, man. You know what I mean? Tap into these blessings, man. And let's focus on what our forefathers was focused on. Let's go to Proverbs real quick. Proverbs 4:25. I'm gonna speed through it. It's hot as hell. At least we know we got heat.
It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 4 and verse 25.
4 and 12.
4 and 12. It's the book of
No,
Proverbs.
not this ain't 4 and 25. Select it. 4 and 25.
It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 4 and verse 25. Let thine eyes look right on.
Right, look right on. Let your eyes look right on, man. Go ahead.
And let thy eyelids look straight before thee.
Right, we looking forward, man.
Ponder,
Okay, go ahead.
ponder the path of thy feet, and let all thy ways be established.
Right, that's what we doing in these new beginnings, man. We looking forward. Palante, man. Palante. Go ahead.
Turn not to the right hand, nor to the left.
Right.
Remove thy foot from evil.
Right, don't go to the right and don't go to the left. This is the new beginnings we trying to tap into, man. I know it may seem, brothers be like, oh, these brothers kicking smoke. You know, I know Chief, he gonna flip in a few. You know what I'm saying? I really want to turn over a new leaf, man. Because there's blessings, man. This is a blessing. We got blessed with this place, man. And I know the most I gonna put it, no doubt, Sage just opened up a school. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are blessings, bro. These are blessings coming, man. So we got to really tap into those blessings and not focus on the curses and not focus on all that old leaven that keeps us under these curses and then wonder why we going through hell all the time. Because we focusing on that old leaven, man. So we just trying to move forward in the spirit. Let's go to Philippians 3 and 13. Bible Kashab.
Salaki, can you add a little bit more on 5, 1 and 2? You want to get it?
Go ahead.
It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 5 and verse 1. My son, attend to my wisdom, and bound thine ear to my understanding.
Right. Go ahead.
That thou mayest regard discretion, and that thy lips may keep knowledge.
That's what we trying to tap into, man. We got a lot of work to cover, a lot of ground to cover. You heard the brother Eli what he said? When we gonna take over Georgia and do a big ass mighty camp? You know what I'm saying? Between all the camps in Georgia, that would be mighty. Yeah. But we gotta make sure we don't just pull up to any corner. We gotta make sure it's foot traffic. We gotta jump into the fire out the frying pan. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got some good camp spots, but we gotta wait till one of them big fairs or something happen, and we go all pull up. You know, that'll be mighty now. So let's go to Philippians 3 and 13.
This is the book of Philippians, chapter 3 and verse 13. Brethren, I count not myself to have apprehended, but this one thing I do, forgetting those things which are behind,
right,
and reaching forth unto those things which are before.
This is the new beginnings, man. Reaching forward, man. Moving forward. Okay, there's a lot of blessings to achieve, man. Most I've been blessing me. It's been a crazy run because I know a lot of things been happening, but the individual blessings that I've been getting, I don't even like to talk about it because if I talk about it, it feels like I'm bragging. You know what I'm saying? But I know there's a lot more to come, and it's like, damn, I don't deserve it, but I know it's. And I know certain brothers is going through certain things too. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's blessings or curses, but I could testify that it's a lot more to achieve, man. There's a lot more to achieve, and we just got to tap into, man. You know? Go ahead.
I press toward the mark for the prize of the high calling of Yahweh and the Hamashiach Yahushua.
That's what we pressing forward towards, man. Toward the mark of the prize of the high calling of Yahweh and the Hamashiach Yahushua. That's what we pressing forward to, man. You know what I mean? We got a lot of good brothers around us. You know, we got some chemistry, and believe it or not, man, this thing, it was brothers throwing in the flag. You know what I'm saying? I ain't doing the goddamn Passover, man. The hell with y'all niggas there, right? I don't want to deal with this fake stuff. Yo, Satan jumped in the mix, man. Right when we was trying to get this school up and running, I called the elder, you know what I'm saying? I like, elder, man, all types of stuff going on. Yo, Satan jump in the mix because it's bound to happen when those blessings are coming. You see what I'm saying? Job had to go through all of that to get double forward. So just understand them things going to happen, and you got to be able to deal with your brothers, especially if it's not heavy sin. If you don't see eye to eye with your brother, you can get over that. You know, now when heavy sin goes in the midst and you can't, any individual that dealing with those heavy sins don't want to take correction, now that's a different type of time. But when you don't see eye to eye on certain things, on how things is going, y'all can get over that. Y'all can talk about that. Keep pressing forward on the prize, man. The prize is bigger than us. All right? It's bigger than Nino Brown. It's bigger than Nino Brown. All right? That was 14. Let's go to Proverbs 29 and 18. Back to Proverbs. Just going back and forth a little bit. We almost done with it. I just wanted to bring this out, man.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 29, and verse 18. Where there is no vision, the people perish.
Right. Where there's no vision, the people perish, man. So we always got to have that vision. That's what I was telling the brothers. You know what I mean? We got to have this vision, man. Everybody ain't going to have the same vision. Sometimes, and the scriptures say what? Israel require a sign, man. So sometimes you got to show brothers, oh, yo, this is how it's going to go. Look at it. Just let it manifest. Sometimes it takes time to see it. And then everybody say, oh, snap. It's going good. So, you know, Israel require a sign. And where there's no vision, the people perish, man. The classic. Right? So, let's go to James 1 and 17.
This is the book of James, chapter 1 and verse 17. Every good gift and every perfect gift is from above, and cometh down from the Father of lights, with whom is no variableness, neither shadow of turning.
This is we got to tap into the blessing. We always talking this woe is me, man. Israel always talking about this woe is me, and believe it or not, I heard this more from Old Testament Israelites talking about the blessings. You know what I mean? They like, why y'all always, and they talking about us, why y'all messianics always talking about the curses, nobody focusing on the blessings. You know what I mean? Yeah, we under the curses, but there is that little part in Deuteronomy 28 from 15 verses that tell you, if you do right, you're going to get this. So let's tap into that and let's focus on that. That's the prize, man. That's the mark that we supposed to all try to achieve. You understand? I know it's hard. That woe is me spirit it runs rampant. Oh man, going through it. Yeah, we all going through it. But what is your mind at? Are you focused on the blessings, or you just focused on this woe is me spirit? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. All right, so let's tap in, goddammit. All right, Hebrews 10 and 24. Well, let's go to James 5 and 8 first. James 5 and 8.
This is the book of James, chapter 5 and verse 8. Be ye also patient. Establish your hearts, for the coming of the Lord Yahweh draweth nigh.
Right, get your mind right, man. Establish your mind. Get your mind right. Because Yahweh shall knock it. He in that double dutch. You know when you ready to jump into the rope, he like this with the Father. When you gonna let me go in? When you gonna let me go in, Pop? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go get your children.
Put me in, coach.
Yeah, put me in, coach. You know what I'm saying? Yahweh shall double dutch it, man. Go ahead.
Grudge not one against another, brethren. Lest ye be condemned. Behold, the judge standeth before the door.
Right. Don't hold these grudges, man. Everything can be talked about. We not ignorant of Satan's devices. You know what I'm saying? And we have the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of the Most High. Why we can't talk about it? You know, don't hold them grudges. All right, go ahead.
Take, my brethren, the prophets, who have spoken in the name of the Lord, for an example of suffering, affliction, and of patience.
And that's what we're supposed to deal with. The servant is not greater than his Lord. That's what it is. Everything the prophets went through, what you think we going through? And we not even going through what they going through. We dealing with it spiritually. They was dealing with it physically. Heavy spirits, right? Go ahead.
Behold, we count them happy which endure. Ye have heard the patience of Job, and have seen the end of the Lord. And the Lord is very pitiful and tender mercy.
Right? You see that? Go ahead.
But above all things, my brethren, swear not, neither by heaven, neither by the earth, neither by any other oath, but let your yea be yea, and your nay be nay, lest ye fall into condemnation.
Hey, Eli been bringing this out lately. He said, if you can't do it, just say you can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Some brothers like, I got it, but you know you ain't gonna really do it. Just say, yo, I can't do it, Jack. I don't got it. You know what I'm saying? But hopefully you ain't gonna just say nay all the goddamn time now. You know what I'm saying? But if you know you can't do it, then don't do it. Just say it. Brothers, sometimes brothers be scared to say, yo, I can't. There's nothing wrong with saying you can't. That's a better, we know who's for sure and who's not for sure. We got to tap into that, man, unless you fall into condemnation. All right, so let's go to Hebrews 10 and 24.
This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 10 and verse 24. And let us consider one another to provoke unto love and to good works.
That's what we dealing with in his new beginnings, man. It's a lot of work to do. You know what I'm saying? I got a boost. I ain't gonna hold you, man. When you from up north and you from New York, and you go back there, especially for the time I had, you get like a boost, like a adrenaline rush to really put in more work. You know what I'm saying? Just something about the rotten apple, man. You know what I'm saying? If you're not from up there, you wouldn't understand. You know what I mean? But I told brothers what I was saying. I feel like I'm a rhino in the neck, man. I need to get to work. You know what I mean? It was snowing up there every day, every weekend, or raining, cold as hell, man. This cold ain't nothing down here compared to that. And the brothers were saying it was cold down here, and I know because I seen it on the news. But that New York is a different beast. And it gave me a little adrenaline push, like, yo, there's more work to do, man. You know what I'm saying? The school was there. Brothers, you know, we getting stuff done. You know what I mean? And we here now. Welcome to New Beginners. Go ahead.
Not forsaking the assembly of ourselves together,
Right.
as the manner of some is, but exhorting one another, and so much the more, as ye see the day approaching.
Hey, now we got a place to chill. Of course, to learn first, but we got a place to assemble ourselves, man. You know what I'm saying? I know brothers remember, I told brothers one time, I said, man, you got a school. Make your school the club. You know what I'm saying? Hey, hope most high willing we get a pool table there. You know what I'm saying? Get some things lined up, and brothers come fellowship, man. You got brothers in the House of Saints in Greensboro. They selling plates, doing car washes. You know what I'm saying? Trying to build that money for the foundation. These are things we got to do too. You know what I'm saying? Jacob said he take everybody's money in the pool table. You know what I mean? Hey, you want to bring it back to the house. But if anybody got anything else to bring out, if not, I just wanted to say perseverance is the path of new beginnings, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. You got to keep your hand on the plow. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like you're going to look back, don't look back. Just sit down, take a breather. You know what I'm saying? Shalom. Take a breather and get back in this thing, but don't look back. You know what I mean? You want to bring something out?
Yeah, come.
Okay.
I got two precepts I'm gonna bring out. I ain't finna be long, bro. I just want to bring these out. Let's get the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 16 and verse 13. And then I want one of y'all to give me the book of Acts, chapter 2. All right, come on, read that first.
1 Corinthians, chapter 16 to verse 13. Watch ye.
This says what?
Watch ye.
So it's these last days coming, and it's just not no camp thing with all us, as we all know, we brothers. So it's time for us to keep watching more, you know what I'm saying? Seeing what's going on in this world more, you know what I'm saying? And like I was saying earlier, you know, through the spirit, bro, let's take over Georgia, you know what I'm saying? Middle Georgia, Atlanta, all these different areas, you know what I'm saying? Start for us to start watching and seeing what neighborhoods is crying out for the word of the Mashiach, and we got to be the ones to bring it to them, you know what I'm saying? Because it's coming a time, I think me and you called Salah were talking about this the other day. They right now got a pending at the United Nations wherever the Edomites reside at, that they thinking about, you know what I'm saying, telling people that they can't have anti-Semitic comments. Who you think they talking about? So it's like our time to teach on the corner is going to from this to this. So it's like now we can't take it for granted. So it's like we gotta have constant conversation with one another. Read on.
Stand fast in the faith.
Right?
With you like men.
And bro was just saying, it's gonna be obstacles. I'm pretty sure from every new beginning, every new camp that got ordained or established, it be little crinkles, little problems. Because why? Brothers trying to do it right. Brothers trying to do this for the Lord. But he said we gotta stand strong in the faith and quit you like men. Meaning what? We have to be men in this situation. You know what I'm saying? Because the Lord is finna try all of us. Because whether brothers believe it or not, I can see all of us being sealed as the 144,000. It ain't like we trying to make the Atlanta Falcons or the Atlanta Hawks where, you know what I'm saying, we got to compete for 15 spots or 60 spots, bro. It's 144,000 spots that I feel like through the Spirit of the Lord, we all can get there. But it's time for us to go hard. We're at the fourth quarter, 10 seconds left. We're at the goal line. You know what I'm saying? Are we going to do a QB sneak with Aharon? Or we going to take it right up the middle with Yaakov? You know what I'm saying? This is what we got to do. Keep reading.
Be strong.
You say what?
Be strong.
Read on.
Verse 14. Let all your things be done with charity.
Let it what?
Let all your things be done with charity.
And everything we got to do for each other this coming year, bro. No matter what camp it is, what brother it is. If any brother doing something, let's all make our moves with charity. Because guess what? That's what the people see. That's what brings sheep in. When they see charity, brotherly love, unity, order, dignities, honor, you know what I'm saying? This is what's going to bring our people in this new year. Read on.
I beseech you, brother.
Read.
Ye know the house of Stephen.
Right.
That it is the first fruits of Achaia.
And they were the first fruits of this city. But read on. This is one of our favorite scriptures in Israel. Read.
And that they have addicted themselves to the ministry of the saints.
And that's the goal that we should always strive for each month or each new year. Hey, let's addict ourselves to the ministry this year. You know what I'm saying? At the camp, let's have drinks. Let's discuss prophecy. Let's discuss certain things that's going on. And the brothers amongst us that's weaker in the scriptures, it's time for us to build these brothers up as well. It's time for us to be where it should get to a point in these last days, bro. We can have two major unity camps on this part of Georgia, on this part of Georgia, and we all got the same goal in mind, that what? Raking up the lost tribes of Israel. And by doing that, we never know which one of us going through something. Like tonight, once we fellowship, we eat good, get the young in us. One of our brothers might have been contemplating falling out the truth tonight because his wife want to leave him. Brother might be contemplating suicide. Brother might be living harshly, but the bond that we showing here tonight and we gonna show, it's gonna quench your brother's spirit. Keep going.
That ye submit yourselves unto such.
Right.
And to everyone that helpeth with us and labor.
And then everyone that what?
That helpeth with us and labor.
And that's why you mighty men here tonight. Y'all helping us with our grand opening. You know what I'm saying? Without y'all, it'll just be us. You know what I'm saying? That's a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? And I give y'all flowers for that, brother. Appreciate that, right? Keep going. So, you know, brother, do appreciate y'all and them being a lot from the brotherly support. You know what I'm saying? The Lord willing through the Spirit. We all will do mighty works together this year. You know what I'm saying? Great works. Read.
I am glad of the coming of Stephen.
Right? Let's jump down to verse 18 and I'm be done with that, Ken. I ain't gonna be too long.
Verse 18.
Right?
For they have refreshed my spirit.
What have these brothers done for us tonight?
For they have refreshed our spirits.
For seeing y'all brothers support us here tonight, you know what I'm saying? Doing this big deal for us, you know what I'm saying? Y'all refreshing our spirit, you know what I'm saying? And we're gonna try to do the same thing for y'all brothers, you know what I'm saying? Through the Spirit. Read on.
And yours.
All right.
Therefore acknowledge ye them that are such.
So that's why we acknowledging y'all tonight. You know what I'm saying? Anointed house of saints, watchmen for Israel, sons of Zion. You know what I'm saying? We here. So in all y'all is y'all here supporting us tonight. Now the last scripture I want to give me the book of Acts chapter 2. You know what I'm saying? Verse 41. Now matter of fact, verse 42.
This is the book of Acts chapter 2 and verse 42.
Read.
And they continued steadfastly in the apostles.
What we gonna do this year?
Continued steadfastly.
Come on, read on.
Doctrine.
Now read it right. Start over. Slap.
And they continued steadfastly in the apostles' doctrine.
So with this goal this year, we're going to continue steadfastly in the doctrine of the apostles, right? We're going to keep going on the book of Acts. The Acts of the Apostles is still going on this day and time. And we're going to start it, you know what I'm saying, as we've been doing it. Read on.
And fellowship.
And what?
And fellowship.
And we're going to keep fellowshipping this year. Lord willing, we have much fellowship with each other this year. For whatever feast days, tabernacles, Passover, you know, we all got to support each other, right? Read on.
And fellowship and breaking of bread.
And while we got all that food back there, all you can eat restaurant at the service grand opening, read on.
And in prayers.
And what?
And in prayers.
And we got the chief on deck, man, got 100 prayers in his Bible. Come on, read on.
And fear came upon every soul.
And it's going to be great fear come upon these people in Georgia once we start linking up more this summer. You know what I'm saying? I feel that thing. You know what I'm saying? We got many great prophets in here. Once we all get the streets together in unity this summer, I guarantee you it's going to be fear come up on people, right? Read on.
And fear came upon every soul.
Right.
And many wonders and signs were done by the apostles.
And it's going to be whether brothers know it or not, bro. I feel it. The way that the things are getting turned up in this world, bro, it's going to be many miracles done with us with bringing out these scriptures. You know what I'm saying? We just got to believe it and support one another. You know what I'm saying? Hit the ground hard together as a family, like bro was bringing out. Jump down to verse 46.
Verse 46. And they continuing daily with one accord in the temple,
right,
and breaking bread from house to house.
And this year, Lord willing, we're going to break bread from house to house. We might break bread with the servants tonight. Then one night we might break bread with Anointed House of Saints, with Sons of Zion, with Watchmen. But we all doing this on one accord through the spirit of a Mashiach Yahushua. Come. All right, last one, Revelation 3 and 2. And I'm going to pass the mic. So this is what I encourage everybody, the brothers and sisters watching on, and my brothers and my sister here tonight. You know what I'm saying? As we go into this new year, this is what we ought to do, man. You know what I'm saying? Nobody knows you like you know yourself. So, you know what I'm saying? I pray that we all take heed to this one. Read what you got.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 3 and verse 2.
Right.
Be watchful.
Be what?
Be watchful.
Uh-huh.
And strengthen the things which remain.
Right.
That are ready to die.
And man, I pray that we, be watchful of these prophecies that the Lord is fulfilling in the earth. We strengthen the things that's in us that's ready to die coming up on this Passover. And you know what I'm saying? And I say, Kwam Yasharala, Asha New Moon, King.
Kwam Yasharala.
Come on. Let me get the book of Jeremiah chapter 6 and verse 2, King. Just real quick, you know what I'm saying? Because the brother spoke about the things that, that are coming upon this earth right now. We got the solar, whatever eclipse that, you know what I'm saying? Esau saying that this could happen, that. If anybody got any sense, man, just because there's an eclipse, does that mean that the cell phone tower's going to go out? You get what I'm saying? We got to understand a lot of these things that we think is just them making all kind of moves in the background. Those moves are towards you, Jake. It's towards the children of Israel, towards the work of the Most High. That they're trying to stop, hinder. They got plans. But see, sometimes, look here, they don't want to actually bring it to the forefront and say, hey, we're antagonizing and attacking them. So they got to make it like it's a general thing at first, you know what I'm saying? But what happens when somebody try to fix something and you're spending more time on the time or you get aggravated with it? Guess what you're going to do? You're just going to start hitting bolts. You feel me? So we got to understand, we got to work the things out that we go through, the differences and everything. You know what I'm saying? So we got to actually be paying attention and be circumspect to these days of different spirits coming upon brothers. You know what I'm saying? Even ourselves, examine ourselves to see if we be in this thing. Because for a split second, you can be out of the faith because you're out of the spirit. Huh? Bring that precept out, King.
What was that, Jeremiah 2 and 6?
6 and verse 2, King.
6 and 4.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's not them that's really trying us. It's the Lord that's really trying us. You know what I'm saying? Because the brother just said we're going to be coming together, doing mighty unity camps, you feel me? Like the brother Ephraim said in this beautiful class, man, a new beginning. You know what I'm saying? We have to understand, we have to watch for these things. Look out for these things, be circumspect for these things. Because these are the days that we're coming in. We're already in the days. You know what I'm saying? Bring this out, King.
Come on. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 6 and verse 2. I have likened the daughter of Zion to a comely and delicate woman.
And as a brother like a woman into a comely and delicate woman, that means that woman means something. She got my eye. You feel me? I deal with her. Well, let's see what the Lord say, read.
The shepherds with their flocks shall come unto her. They shall pitch their tents against her.
They shall do what?
Pitch their tents against her.
They're going to come against you, Israel. You're in these days. Just because you don't see it on the social media, you know what I'm saying? Like the brother, he always watching for the social media attacks. What they doing next, the new law, the hidden things, the traps. You feel me? Read.
Pitch their tents against her round about. They shall feed everyone in his place. Prepare ye war against her.
Do what?
Prepare ye war against her.
The Lord is preparing a war against you, Israel. But these things must happen. It happened to the apostles, the prophets. You know what I'm saying? Read.
Arise and let us go up at noon. Woe unto us. For the day goeth away, for the shadows of the evening are stretched out.
One more.
Verse 5. Arise and let us go by night, and let us destroy her places.
Let us do what?
Destroy her places.
And that's what they're trying to do with the social media, the anti-Semite things. You feel me? That you can't do this on social media, but it's going to get physical. You know what I'm saying? That's why the brother brought up. You know what I'm saying? We have to actually get these things. You know. So let me get that in Proverbs 2:1, man. We gotta do these things and gather together, man. We gotta gather together, man. And somebody get Psalms 133, because this is what's gonna get us through it. You know what I'm saying? The two greater commandments. We gotta love the Lord with all the heart. We gotta what? Keep the commandments, obey the Most High, and show brotherly love to each other, King. You feel me? That's what's gonna get us through these days. You know. Bring that out, King.
The book of Proverbs chapter 2 and verse 1. My son, if thou wilt receive my words and hide my commandments with thee, so that thou incline thy ear unto wisdom.
Do what?
Incline thy ear unto wisdom. And apply thy heart to understanding.
And do what?
Apply thy heart to understanding.
Read on.
Yea, if thou criest after knowledge, and liftest up thy voice for understanding, if thou seekest her as silver, Salakia, and searchest for her as for hid treasures, then shalt thou understand the fear of the Lord.
That's we're going to understand the fear of the Lord. First of all, we got to have the wisdom, knowledge, the understanding, the apt to apply the knowledge and understanding, because wisdom and knowledge and understanding is going to be our what? It's going to be in our defense in these last days. You feel me? That's what's going to be our defense. Knowing how the Most High wants us to move. And you got to have that in your heart. Oh, I'm just going to deal with these brothers because he's right there. No, we got to have that in your heart. Let go of these things. Because guess what? The Most High searches the reins of the heart. He's going to see what's really in there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm going to use some part to get through this. Once we get through this, we get around this corner and get safe, we finna square up. The Most High see that, man, you ain't going to make it. You know what I'm saying? But like the Lord said, the will of God, that's what's going to help us make it. Let me get that Psalm 133, King.
Psalm what, King?
So 133 and 1, man. You know, let the brother get that.
With the book of Psalms, chapter 133 and verse 1. Behold, how good and pleasant is it for brethren to dwell
The Lord said, brothers dwelling together
in unity.
Beautiful. In unity is beautiful to him. Pleasant to him. Not the brothers knocking heads. Oh, we got a breath. No, that ain't what's pleasant to the Lord. Read on.
It is like the precious ointment upon the head that ran down upon the beard, even Aaron's beard, that went down to the skirts of his garment.
Read.
As the dew of Hermon, and as the dew that descended upon the mountains of Zion. For there the Lord commanded the blessings.
The Lord did what?
Commanded the blessings.
Read.
Even life forevermore.
For life forevermore. And that's what we got to strive for, Lord. We're going to strive for the kingdom, right, brothers? In unity, right? Not let watching and being circumspect for these demonic spirits to hop on us to separate us as brothers, man. All right, all praises, man.
All praises.
All praises. We're gonna set these prayers up, and then we're gonna do our final, our final words. But everybody get their anointing real quick. Everybody have to come up, just get your oil bubble for sure. And listen, if it starts to sizzle, That means it's working. Demons is leaving, and they're being exercised.
Come on, brother.
Gotta walk in.
Oh, we gotta close the window. Everybody get the oil. I'll let y'all know. I got oil? Okay. You got Ellen?
Hold on, let me get this.
We're gonna do a couple prayers. The unleavened bread too. Support, you could do that. Get the bag of unleavened bread and get the shot cups for the wine, for the blood. Yeah, we're gonna need somebody to help them. Oh, for sure.
Wow, you just
But
okay.
yeah, car. Yeah, you go. You let her car do it because you was reading, huh? Oh, for sure. We're gonna do the breaking of the bread as many times as we can. You're not supposed to just do that on Passover. Yeah, we don't got gloves. Use the napkins. Use a napkin. Oh yeah, put them in a plate like that. That's good. That unleavened bread is baked with olive oil, so all right. That's why it looks fluffy, goddamn it. It tastes good. I could take 1, 2 pieces.
Is that 1 or 2?
Yeah, 1 or 2 pieces. My car, you got the wine? Come. You get one of them bottles in the cooler.
A small cooler.
Yeah, the Morgan Davis.
Get the Morgan Davis out the big slot.
Little intermission. We're gonna get things flowing like a well-oiled machine once we get used to this thing.
Still alive.
Come.
We don't need no welchers.
Hey, That was for the children and a woman that don't drink, but damn it.
Everybody got wine, right?
Let me put mine.
Let's talk more Paul.
We're going to do the anointed prayer and the breaking of the bread right after. So bear with us. Baruch Hashem. Leave the rest of it. We got to make that.
Yeah.
You got yours other ones? I'll call it the elder. We're going to do Psalms 136 real quick first. And then we're going to jump into the anointing and the prayer, the breaking of the bread. Psalms 136. You good, Hakar? Good. All right. Y'all know once you hear the His mercy endure forever, y'all say Kala Yahweh. Oh, give thanks unto Yahweh, for he is good, for his mercy endure forever. Oh, give thanks unto Yahweh, God of gods, for his mercy endure forever. Oh, give thanks unto Yahweh, Lord of lords, for his mercy endure forever. To him who alone doeth great wonders, for his mercy endure forever. To him that by wisdom made the heavens, for his mercy endure forever. To him that stretched out the earth above the waters, for his mercy endure forever. To him that made great lights, for his mercy endure forever. The sun to rule by day, for his mercy endure forever. The moon and stars to rule by night, for his mercy endure forever. To him that smote Egypt and their firstborn, for his mercy endure forever. And brought out Israel from among them, for his mercy endure forever. With a strong hand and with a stretched out arm, for his mercy endure forever. To him which divided the Red Sea into parts, for his mercy endure forever. And made Israel to pass through the midst of it, for his mercy endure forever. But overthrew Pharaoh and his host in the Red Sea, for his mercy endure forever. To him which led his people through the wilderness, for his mercy endure forever. To him which smote great kings, for his mercy endure forever. And slew famous kings, for his mercy endure forever. Sihon, king of the Amorites, for his mercy endure forever. Og, the king of Bashan, for his mercy endure forever. And gave their land for an heritage, for his mercy endure forever. Even an heritage unto Israel, his servant, for his mercy endure forever. Who remembered us in our low estate, for his mercy endure forever. And have redeemed us from our enemies, for his mercy endure forever. Who give food to all flesh, for his mercy endure forever. Oh, give thanks unto Yahweh, God of heaven, for his mercy endure forever. Thawadah Yahweh. Hashem Yahushua. Kala Yahweh. Kala Yahweh. Amen. So it's the anointed prayer now. Y'all don't repeat, just the brothers up here. Y'all in y'all subconscious, y'all praying for what y'all going through. We're not gonna say each brother's names. We're just gonna pray for all y'all Shalam, the brothers and the sisters, and just pray in y'all subconscious for what y'all going for. Just the brothers up here, repeat. All right. Yabaraka Yahweh, Wa Yashamaraka, Ya Yahweh, Panyawa, Ayaka, Wa Yachanka, Yesha Yahweh, Panyawa, Ayaka, Wa Yashamlaka, Shalom, Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushua, Shema Ayel, Barak Rapah, Akyam, Akwafim, Aguafium, Yasha Allah,
Yasha Allah,
Yasha Allah,
Yasha Allah,
Yasha Allah,
Yasha Allah,
Thawadah, Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Basham,
Basham,
Yahweh Shai,
Shai,
Amen.
Amen.
Get one of the readers, Baba Gashar, get 1 Corinthians 11:24. Okay.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 11 verse 23. For I received of the Lord that which also I delivered unto you, that the Lord Yahushua the same night in which he was betrayed took bread, and when he had given thanks he brake it and said, Take, eat, this is my body which is broken for you. This do also in remembrance of me. After the same manner also he took the cup when he had supped, saying, This cup is my New Testament in my blood. This do ye oft as you drink it, this in remembrance of me. For as often as you eat this bread and drink this cup, ye do show the Lord's death till he come. Wherefore whosoever shall eat this bread and drink this cup of the Lord unworthily shall be guilty of the body and the blood of the Lord. But let a man examine himself, and so let him eat of that bread and drink of that cup. For he that eateth and drinketh unworthily eateth and drinketh damnation to himself, not discerning the Lord's body. For this cause many are weak and sickly among you, and many sleep.
Don't drink it yet. Don't eat it yet. All right. We don't have to face the east. We can face each other. Face the altar. This is a continual burnt offering, right? All right. By the power of the Mashiach, our high priest, after the order of Melchizedek, who spiritually administers our wave offering, who prepares the morning, evening, Sabbath oblation of the saints on the brazen altar of our power Yahweh in heaven. He dresses the golden lamps and burns the perpetual incense day and night on the golden altar in the sanctuary of our power Yahweh. We, the priesthood of the Mashiach, fully bear our cross and humbly present ourselves a holy oblation to our power Yahweh, a living sacrifice unto our Father in heaven, wholly acceptable before Yahweh, with a memorial of unleavened cakes of bread and virtual anointed with oil, salted with the salt and oath of the covenant, and wine as a drink offering to our power Yahweh, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and as the righteous blood of our Mashiach sprinkled about the altar, the horns of the altar, and poured out with the base of the altar to our living power Yahweh that dwell within us. So we're gonna wave our cup, wave our unleavened bread. This is our sacrifice, right? It says, we ask that all consuming fire of our power Yahweh come down as a whirlwind and illuminate the brazen altar within us and consume the sacrifice presented by our high priest, the blood of the sacrifice that obtained to this offering in the holy heavenly city. Let the fire consume the sacrifice. Let the smoke below from the brazen altar, let it fill the corridors and all quarters of the tabernacles in heaven. Let it rise and intensify to cover the breath of heaven, darkening the sun by day and the moon by night, so that this holy city has no need for the sun, neither of the moon to shine in it. For the glory of Yahweh lighteneth it, and the Lamb is the light thereof. Break the bread, eat the bread. Bloody Yahweh shot.
Oh.
Yeah, you can get some wine over there, or you might be grape juice. Go get grape juice over there, brother. Go.
The scripture that you had said earlier about going from house to house,
That's what he was talking about right there. Okay. Come. Let's stand and face the east real quick. Dear Heavenly Abba Yahweh, we come before you at this moment in time to give you all honor, praise, and glory to your mighty, terrible, holy name, to say Barakatah Yahweh,
Barakatah Yahweh,
Barakatah Yahweh,
Barakatah Yahweh,
Thawadah Yahweh, for allowing us to assemble ourselves as a family, as a unit amongst different camps, amongst the brotherhood, the sisterhood, under this roof, O Heavenly Abba Yahweh, and under the banner that you allow us to present ourselves through. We ask that you allow all the brotherhood to continue. May your presence continue to be felt amongst all the congregating. May all the new moon, may this new year be blessed amongst all the households of Israel. May all Israel continue to drop that old leaven and drop that old man, O Heavenly Abba Yahweh, as we renew our minds daily, living this sacrifice, O Heavenly Abba Yahweh. We ask that you continue to hear our prayers, cries, and continue to forgive us for our sins, past, present, and future. We ask that you continue to bless and cleanse the food that you already blessed us with, and cleanse it in the blood of Yahweh Shah. Forgive us if there's anything unclean that we shouldn't be eating or consuming, O Heavenly Abba Yahweh, that we don't know about. We also pray at this moment in time that all Yashallah have a blessed, safe, and beautiful new moon, month of Abib, new year, O Heavenly Abba Yahweh. And we pray that you continue to rain your judgment upon all the heathen, all those that hate and despise you and your children, O Heavenly Abba Yahweh. We pray that you continue to bring forth judgment and allow this eclipse that they talk about to come true with all judgment, O Heavenly Abba Yahweh. Continue to release those angels of vengeance, O Heavenly Abba Yahweh, for your children that cry and mourn and sigh for all the abominations that's going on a daily basis in this damn wicked earth, oh Heavenly Abba Yahweh. We also pray at this moment in time for all the brothers and sisters going through something physically, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, financially. We pray that you continue to comfort us, heal us, protect us, guide us, and allow us to move in the spirit of righteousness through the fruits of the Spirit, oh Heavenly Abba Yahweh. To you be the praise, honor, and glory forever and ever. With that, we say we love you, oh Heavenly Abba Yahweh.
We love you, O Heavenly Abba Yahweh.
Thawadah Yahweh.
Thawadah Yahweh.
Hashem Yahweh Shah.
Hashem Yahweh Shah.
Kala Yahweh.
Kala Yahweh.
Kala Yahweh.
Kala Yahweh.
Amen. Listen, Agyum, we got mad food, more than we thought it was going to be bigger than, hey, whoever's here is the way the Most High planned it to be. You know what I'm saying? And we got food, we're going to break it. We definitely going to get a mic to the elder. But listen, everything costs, Agyum, you know what I'm saying? So if y'all find it in your heart, if y'all could, you know what I'm saying, present anything, hey man, if it's, you know, they say a penny a day, remember them African commercials, the little babies, you know what I'm saying? But hey, keep the flies off the African baby face, you know what I'm saying? But everything help, you know what I'm saying? If y'all, listen, the cash app is TheServants, you know what I'm saying? So if y'all got any cash, bring it up through, we need it, whatever y'all can. Y'all want to donate some chairs, we need some more chairs. But we here and we're open to the public. We're open to the brotherhood. Whenever y'all want to come through and for a feast day, you know what I'm saying? If y'all want to do a joint feast day, we here, man. You know what I'm saying? All praise and honor, glory to the Most High and the brotherhood. And the elder got some work. Okay, you don't got nothing to say? Okay, so anything?
I got a closing word real quick.
Good.
But I was gonna say one thing, brother. Remember this: if we look around and we see who's here, you know what I'm saying? Not to step on anybody else's toes. And the brothers that couldn't make it here that live now, you feel me? In the trying days that we come apart, we may have partners, you know what I'm saying? Different camps and everything in the area, but different camps that have other camps and wings that's out of the city. But guess what? In the time that the Lord tries, guess what the only brothers are going to be able to get there? Look around you, those are the brothers. Even though we're up under different banners, but those are the brothers that the Lord that's going to send forth to actually be joint with you in these trial times. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Those are the because one from New York or one from California can't give you water and bread to your family. But the next man that's standing next to you, he can help you hunt and get these things. So remember that, brothers, you know what I'm saying? Let Brother Love continue as the scripture say, King. And Thawadah for coming out, man, it's important, brothers, man. Shalam.
It's crazy, you know what I'm saying? We thought my river had some help in here, but I know you're tired, but can you? Okay, so my river gonna serve elder first and then everybody else, you know what I mean? The leaders of the camp and then the elders, the leaders, and then everybody else, all right? So my river will be serving, but listen, there's a lot of portions, you know what I'm saying? So you could get a mountain plate, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of food.
They're doing cardio in the morning.
Definitely. And there's a lot of liquor, a lot of juice, a lot of wine. You know what I'm saying? Watch that champagne because it belongs to me. All right?
Brothers, man, I think you deserve it. It's coming out.
Hey, Bobby, juice on.
Shut up.
Go ahead.